There is a new form of socialism that is growing quickly among us. It has revolutionized the lives of people around the world in the latest 10 years and has changed their cultures. This new socialism is a system that emerged from new media and new technologies. It operates new businesses following a collaborative form of economy in which producers and consumers interact within the same ground. People share all kinds of information and recommendations. Knowledge is not a synonym of wealth because it is contributed by all. Even though collaborative economies have been very controversial and mainly criticized for being unregulated, reducing employment, and for not having an easy access for everyone, several success stories in different industries like Spotify in music, TripAdvisor and Yelp in the hospitality business, Kickstarter and GoFundMe in crowdfunding prove the effect of this movement as transcendental thanks to the efficient use of new technologies. In this paper, I have analyzed how technology has evolved, and in the process, it has developed collaborative economies and a sharing society that impact our lives positively. I will also show the benefits of this new culture, which include, but are not limited to, a sustainable use of resources, more competition, and most important, the inclusion of all of us in the process through three different models of success stories. For older generations, new media and technology promoted consumerism at its best. It was thought that the birth of the Internet had increased the availability of options and the amount of pressure consumers had to purchase something they basically didn't need. But on the contrary, the results of a recent study conducted on individuals that fall into newer generations, like millennials, suggest that new technologies facilitate sharing material things and resources with everyone everywhere. New generations are less dependent on physical objects and ownership and actually define themselves by their social interactions and relationships. The study found a correlation between these new behaviors and emerging technology because it makes it almost irrelevant to own things in such a time when there is no limit to what can be shared through the web. To fully comprehend the benefits of this new sharing economy, we have to be aware of real and positive developments derived from it. I will describe three of the various models that are being used nowadays, which are audio and video streaming, review websites, and crowdfunding. What these three examples have in common is how beneficial they are for today's society. Spotify makes it easier, cheaper, and more convenient for people to enjoy music. There is even a free option that might come with advertising and promotional cuts, but is still a much more convenient model than buying an entire album when you only like one song, or actually letting you decide if you like it or not before paying for it. Review websites like Yelp and TripAdvisor are channels for consumers to express their experiences within the restaurant and hospitality services. These are welcoming environments that not only help promote businesses, but also help consumers to enjoy great quality products, express their discontent with rip-offs, and even can help them plan trips to unknown places for free. Crowdfunding is turning into an increasingly important element of participatory culture, it is a proven way to contribute and make a say in regards of a new creative idea or an important cause for you. This new society and economy model are not perfect and have many flaws. Not everyone agrees with the idea of it, and definitely there is still rejection for change from older generations. We're still in the process of developing and improving it. It is difficult to say if it will stay forever because, as seen before, new technologies and media evolve so quickly and drag us in the process that anything could happen in the next few years. What I can say for sure is that for a change, new generations are not only concentrated in capitalistic ideologies and consumerism, but are actually willing to work together to obtain mutually beneficial results. We should always aim for a balance and for adaptability to change, because we usually blame new technologies for changing us, but we don't realize that we are the ones who develop these new technologies, so we should actually embrace them.
Created using Powtoon.